Have you ever wondered what would happen if the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs fell in our time? Picture this. About 65 million years ago, our planet was visited by an uninvited guest from the cosmos. A massive asteroid nearly 6 miles wide hurtled through space at an astonishing speed of 20 miles per second, heading straight for Earth. Now, this wasn't just any old space rock. This asteroid was so colossal, it's hard to fully comprehend. Imagine Mount Everest, the tallest peak on Earth, then double it. That's roughly the size of the asteroid we're talking about. This beast didn't just make a dent. No, it punched a hole into our planet, digging a crater about 120 miles wide. But the immediate impact was only the beginning. The real devastation came in the aftermath. The asteroid strike was so powerful, it blasted enormous amounts of debris into the atmosphere. This wasn't just dust and rock, it included water vapor, sulfur, and other chemicals that formed a thick, sun-blocking layer around the Earth. With sunlight blocked, the Earth's temperature plunged. We're talking about a nuclear winter scenario here, folks. Plants, vital for the survival of many species, couldn't photosynthesize. This led to a catastrophic chain reaction. Herbivores starved, and then the carnivores that preyed on them followed suit. In this bleak, sunless world, the mighty dinosaurs, who had roamed the Earth for over 180 million years, met their end. The fossil record tells us that about 75% of all species on Earth vanished during this mass extinction event. But let's pause for a moment. We've seen what this asteroid did to a world dominated by dinosaurs, and it's not a pretty picture. But what if this cosmic interloper were to pay us a visit in our time? Could we survive where the dinosaurs couldn't, or would we, too, face a cataclysmic end? The asteroid's impact was unquestionably devastating, leading to a mass extinction. But what if such an asteroid were to strike Earth in our time? Imagine the same asteroid hitting our planet today. The consequences would be unimaginable, right? In the blink of an eye, our world would be transformed into an alien landscape. The asteroid, hurtling towards Earth at an unimaginable speed, would collide with such force that it would instantly vaporize upon impact, blasting a crater hundreds of miles wide. This cataclysmic collision would unleash a shockwave of such magnitude that it would ripple across the globe, leveling cities, toppling forests, and triggering earthquakes more powerful than any we've ever experienced. The ground beneath our feet would shudder and split, as if the very fabric of the Earth was being torn asunder. But the devastation wouldn't stop there. The force of the impact would send billions of tons of earth and rock hurtling into the atmosphere, blanketing the sky in a thick shroud of dust and debris. Day would turn into night as the sun's rays were blocked out, plunging the world into darkness. This is the onset of what scientists call a nuclear winter. Meanwhile, the massive displacement of ocean water by the asteroid would give rise to colossal tsunamis, towering walls of water that would race across the oceans at breakneck speeds. Coastal cities would be wiped off the map in an instant, swallowed by the sea. And as if all this wasn't enough, the heat generated by the asteroid's impact would set the world ablaze. Fires would rage across continents, leaving in their wake a charred, smoldering wasteland. In the midst of this chaos, the dust and ash that once blocked out the sun would begin to settle, blanketing the Earth in a layer of soot. The sun's warmth would be trapped beneath this layer, causing temperatures to plummet and ushering in a new ice age. It's clear the immediate aftermath would be catastrophic, but what about the long-term effects? In the long run, the effects of such an asteroid impact would be even more devastating. The immediate effects of the asteroid would be catastrophic, no doubt. But what follows is a slow, insidious nightmare that could last for years, if not decades. The most significant of these long-term effects would be a phenomenon known as nuclear winter. Imagine, if you will, a chilling winter that never ends. The immense amount of debris and dust thrown up into the atmosphere by the asteroid's impact would block out sunlight, plunging the world into a perpetual twilight. Temperatures would plummet globally, making it feel like a winter that goes on and on. The impact on the planet's climate would be profound. This global drop in temperature would disrupt weather patterns, leading to unpredictable and potentially catastrophic climatic events. The world as we know it would change dramatically and perhaps irreversibly. Agriculture as we know it would come to a standstill. The lack of sunlight would impede plant growth, leading to widespread crop failures. This impact winter could lead to severe food shortages, potentially triggering a global famine. Our reliance on a stable climate for food production would be our downfall. But the ripple effects don't stop there. the world's ecosystems would be thrown into chaos. Many species, unable to adapt to these rapid and extreme changes, could face extinction. The biodiversity that we take for granted, the intricate web of life that sustains us, would be under severe threat. The asteroid that ended the reign of the dinosaurs led to a mass extinction, wiping out 3/4 of all species on Earth. If such an event were to occur today, we could be looking at a similar fate. The long-term effects of such an asteroid impact would be devastating for life on Earth as we know it. The world post-impact would be a harsh, unforgiving place, a shadow of the vibrant, teeming planet we call home. But it's not all doom and gloom. There could be a silver lining to such a catastrophic event. We've seen how a massive asteroid impact could reshape our world, but within that chaos and destruction, there may also lie the seeds of new beginnings. Let's ponder this for a moment. Throughout the history of life on Earth, we've seen time and time again how life adapts, evolves, and thrives in the harshest of conditions. From the depths of the Mariana Trench to the heights of the Himalayas, life has found a way to persist. And this resilience isn't limited to our planet alone. Scientists have discovered organisms that can survive in the vacuum of space. These extremophiles, as they're called, are testament to life's remarkable ability to adapt and survive. Now imagine the post-asteroid world. The Earth, scarred and battered yet still teeming with life. The event, while devastating, could act as a catalyst for evolution. With the old order disrupted, new niches open up, providing opportunities for life to adapt and evolve in ways we can't even begin to predict. Imagine new species rising from the ashes, perfectly adapted to the altered environment. The diversity of life could explode, leading to a vibrant, albeit different ecosystem. From the ruins, a new world order could emerge, with species we could only dream of today. We might even see the rise of new intelligent life forms, taking our place as the dominant species. Who's to say what form they might take? Perhaps they'll be silicon-based life forms or even beings of pure energy. The possibilities are truly endless. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? In the grand scheme of things, we're but a tiny blip in the vast timeline of life on Earth. But even in the face of catastrophe, life finds a way to continue, to adapt, to evolve. While the asteroid impact would be catastrophic, it could also lead to new opportunities for life on Earth. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of life, a testament to the power of evolution. So, even in the darkest times, remember, there's always a silver lining. So, what does this all mean for us? We've taken an interesting journey today, haven't we? We've traveled back in time to the dinosaur era and witnessed their dramatic extinction caused by a catastrophic asteroid impact. We've imagined that same asteroid striking our modern world, painting a picture of widespread destruction and long-term environmental consequences. But we've also looked at the silver lining, the potential for new opportunities amidst the chaos. Let's quickly revisit the key points we've discussed. If that dinosaur-destroying asteroid were to hit today, the immediate impact would be devastating. Massive fires, tsunamis, and a blast wave that could flatten buildings hundreds of miles away. The world as we know it would change in a blink of an eye. In the long term, the environmental consequences would be dire. A global winter could last for years, leading to a collapse of the food chain. But remember, it's not all doom and gloom. Such a cataclysmic event could also open up new opportunities. It could spur us into exploring space more seriously, perhaps even colonizing other planets. It's important to understand these potential impacts, not to scare us, but to prepare us. Knowledge is power, and the more we know about these celestial threats, the better equipped we are to deal with them. We need to invest in asteroid detection and deflection technologies. We need to have plans in place for disaster management and recovery, and we need to continue researching and exploring our vast universe. While we can't predict when the next big asteroid will hit, we can prepare for it. And in doing so, we can ensure the survival of life on Earth, no matter what the universe throws at us. So let's keep looking up, keep learning, and keep preparing, because our future may depend on it.